hollow dusk beneath the hill, where all the air had fallen still, and in the mouth of broken stone I felt a place not left alone. The daylight thinned, the wind withdrew, the earth grew cold with something true, and every step the dark would keep felt like a vow too old for sleep. Where the light fell away, I heard the silence speak, low as a prayer, deep as the sea. Stone held the sorrow, the walls held the night, and something remembered me out of the light. Where the light fell away, nothing vanished at all, only the hush and the weight in the wall. Love and the terror, the lost and the known, still breathing softly in marrow and stone. No face appeared, no whisper stirred, no living sound, no spoken word, and yet the cave was full of breath, as if it dreamed of love and death. The dark was not an empty room, it wore the patience of a tomb, and in that stillness vast and bare, I felt old endings in the air. The deeper in, the less was mine, the sense of self began to thin, as if the walls could slowly take the shape of every past mistake. A weight that did not press or pull, but lingered there unseen yet full, not reaching out, not drawing near, but making absence feel like fear. Where the light fell away, I heard the silence speak, low as a prayer, deep as the sea. Stone held the sorrow, the walls held the night, and something remembered me out of the light. Where the light fell away, nothing vanished at all, only the hush and the weight in the wall. Love and the terror, the lost and the known, still breathing softly in marrow and stone. Maybe grief does not depart, maybe stone can learn a heart, maybe all that once was cried leaves a shadow in the tide. Not a voice and not a form, but something just beyond the norm, a trace that time cannot erase, a quiet, unforgotten place. These walls had heard the final cries, had watched the last bewildered eyes, had held the trembling of the weak, and all the words they could not speak. The earth remembered every name, though time had covered up the flame, and in the dark beneath the hill, the wound of history lingered still. I do not say what waited there, only that it moved through air, through all the dark that would not break, through every breath I could not shake. The deeper still, the more I knew that silence has a presence too. was buried was not gone, but folded into dusk and dawn. Perhaps the dead do not return, yet something of them still can burn. A trace, a hush, a breath, a thread, a living ache among the dead. Not seen, not heard, not fully known, but felt in marrow, felt in stone. When the light fell away, I heard the silence speak, low as a prayer, deep as the sea. Stone held the sorrow, the walls held the night, and something remembered me out of the light. When the light fell away, nothing vanished at all, only the hush and the weight in the wall. All that was broken, all that was still singing somewhere in marrow and stone. When I came back into the sun, the sea still shone, the day went on, but I had crossed a hidden seam where history leaned in to dream. And later, when the night grew wide, I felt it moving like a tide. Not voice, not ghost, not fully shown, just something breathing through the stone. So when the evening folds the land and gold gives way to shadowed sand, I hear beneath the wind and foam a sorrow